Alright, so we're looking at further examples on plane geometry, okay? So let's take a look at this question. It says the diagram above shows a rectangle PQRS. This is a rectangle P, Q, R, and S, okay, from which a square of side x centimeter has been cut. Okay, so we have a square of x centimeter that has been cut out of the rectangle. If the area of the shaded portion, these are the shaded portion, okay, if the area of the shaded portion, the shaded portion rather, is 484 centimeters squared, find the values of x. So values of x simply means that we are to get more than one value of x. Okay, that's values. That could be two or more values exactly. All right. So what do we do next? First of all, you were told the question that x, the square was cut out of the what? Of the rectangle, and the side of the square were, or is rather, x centimeter and x centimeter. That's the length and the breadth, x centimeter. So how do we calculate for the value of x? Very easy. What's the formula for the area of a rectangle? The area of a rectangle is what? Is the length times breadth. So write area of rectangle is length times breadth. So what is the length? Remember the opposite side of rectangle, the opposite sides are equal, okay? So if here is 20 centimeter, here is definitely what? 20 centimeter, exactly. Now if here is 10, okay, I'm going to trace this out like this. So if here is 10, and here is 10, and if here is x, since it's a square, here is x, here is also what? X, exactly. X centimeter. From here to here is what? X centimeter. Alright, so the total length is going to be 10 plus x plus 10, making it what? 20 plus x centimeter. So we're going to have something like this. Okay, so everything here is what? 20 plus x. Let me say it down. 20 plus x. Then here we have 20. Here we have 20. Remember, the opposite sides are equal and parallel. So here we have what? 20 plus x. Exactly. Alright, so what do we do now? You are told that if the area of the shaded portion is 484 centimeters squared, find the values of x. So the area of this shaded portion is 484 centimeters squared. So what do we do now? Alright, so that simply means that the area of the rectangle, minus the area of the square. Remember we have a square here. Minus the area of the square in it. That's the area of the square. Okay. But what I drew here was the whole triangle. So the whole rectangle rather. The whole rectangle. So the area of the square, the area minus the area of the square, okay, is equals to 484 centimeters squared. Alright, so what's the area of the rectangle? The area of the rectangle will be length times breadth minus area of the square will be x, that's length times length. Remember the sides of the square are equal, so length times length is equals to 484 centimeters squared. So what is the length? The length is, I'm just going to do the length. Length is 20 plus x, okay, the length of the rectangle. Then what is the breadth? The breadth is what? 20 minus, so what is the length of the square? The length of the square is what? You can see it here, x, okay, so it's going to be x times x, that's x centimeter times x centimeter. So you're going to have 484 centimeters squared. Alright, so when you open the bracket, you have 20 times this, okay, it's going to give you 400 plus 20 times x, that's 20x, minus x times x is what? X squared is equals to 484. Can you see it now? Alright, so what should we do? You just take your x to the side, take all your values to the side. So you're going to have 0 is equal to x squared. Okay, that's when x moves to this side becomes x squared. Then we have plus 20x to this side becomes minus 20x. Then we also have 400 and what? 484 minus, then this 400 is plus 400 on this side. The crosses the equal to sign becomes what? Minus 400. So we have 0 is equals to x squared minus 20x plus, so 484 minus 400 will give us 84. Alright, so how do we factorize this? Okay, when this what we've got a quadratic equation, and here you can use the complete square method, you can use factorization method, you can use the formula method. Okay, the graphical method is not advisable when you are given such question. Okay, so I think the fastest is to apply the fastest method here is the factorization method. That's the fastest to apply. So this also means x squared minus 20x plus 84 is equals to 0. Alright, so you look for two algebras. Those are the factors that when you add them together, you get minus 20x, and when you multiply them together, you get what? You get plus 84. And I think the factors are going to be x squared minus, okay, minus 14x, okay, minus 6x plus what? 84 is equals to 0. Alright, so you bring out the common factor. We have x, okay, x minus 14, okay, and we have minus 6 brackets, x minus what? 14, okay, is equal to 0. So this, you get this, you get this, then minus 6 times this, you get this, okay, minus 6 times this, and we get this. Alright, so you take these two, x minus 6, okay, and you take one of the expression in brackets, x minus 14 is equals to 0. So x minus 6 is equals to 0, or x minus what? 14 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 6, or x is equals to 14. Alright, so these are the values of x. Let us say find the values of x, and I've got the values of x to be 14 and 6, or 6 and 14. Is that clear? As you can see, it's very, very easy to solve. Alright, so this is another question on plane geometry. So what we have here is the diagram that shows the cross-section of a bridge with a semicircular hollow in the middle. Now if the perimeter of the cross-section is 34 meters, calculate the length of PQ. Okay. Alright, we have the answer to be what? 11 meters. Let's see if truly the answer is 11 meters. So what we have here is the diagram. Now, this is a semicircular hollow. Okay, you can construct it. That is a semicircle. That was the mean. So we have here to be radius. Is that clear? So that makes it 2 radius. Okay. So why I constructed it, because I want to get the length of PQ, an expression for the length of PQ. So we're going to have this to be something of this, like this. Okay, like this. Like this, okay, like this. So we have 2 meters. Here we have radius, 2 meters. And here we have 4 meters. Here we have 4 meters. Okay. Now, if here is 2 meters plus 2r plus 2 meters, so what do we have? That's going to be 2 plus 2, that's 4, plus r plus r. So here will be, here is 2r. Okay. So the total will now be 2 plus 2r plus 2. That's what? 2 plus 2, that's what? 4 plus 2r. 4 plus what? 4 plus 2r. So you're going to have 4 plus 2r. Alright, so what do we do from here now? What do we do from here? So we have to look for the value for r to get the length of what? PQ. So how do we get the value for r? How do we get the value for r? Very, very easy. Okay, so look at the perimeter of the cross section is 34 meters. So let's go. From here to here is 4 meters. You write 4 plus. From here to here is what? 4 plus 2 arrow meter. Right. 4 plus 2 arrow meter plus. From here to here is what? 4 meters. Plus. From here to here is what? 2 meters. Plus. Now there is nothing here. I constructed data in dotted lines. Okay, I constructed it. So you don't need to include it. What you should include is what? Is this the circumference of the semicircle. That's what you should include. The circumference of the semicircle. So if circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, then the circumference of the semicircle will now be what? 2 pi r over 2. That gives you what? Pi r. Is that clear? So the circumference of the semicircle will be what? Pi r. That's from here like this. Then the we have the last 2 meters here. Okay, so everything is equal to what? It's equal to 34 meters. So let's go. So we have 4 plus 4, that's making 8, plus 4, that's 12, plus 2, that's 14, plus 2, that's what? 16. So we have 16 plus 2r plus pi r is equal to 34. Okay, collect like 10, you have 2r plus pi r is equal to what? 34 minus 16. So 2r plus pi r is equal to what? Equals to 18. Now, pi is equal to what? 22 over 7. So you have 2r plus 22 over 7. R plus what? Equal to 18. So we have 2r plus 22 over 7 decimal gives us 3.143. R is equal to 18. So 2r plus 3.143, we have 5.143 r is equal to what? 18. Alright, so you divide both sides by what? You divide both sides by whatever is beside r to get the variable r. So it's going to be 5.143 r is equal to 18. This is going to be 5.143. Going to be 5.143. R is equal to, and when you do that, you're going to get 3.5. 3.5. Use a calculator to get 3.5. Okay, so it's going to be 18 divided by 3 by 5.143, and you have 3.49 plus 3.5. So since we've got the R to be 3.5, then how do we get the length PQ? So the length PQ, that's like this, is equals to 4 plus 2r. So it's going to be 4 plus 2 times 3.5. Okay? Now 2 times 3.5 is what? It's 7. So you're going to be 4 plus 7 and get the answer to be what? 11 meters. So actually the answer here is 11 meters, which is correct. Now let's look at the second aspect, which says we should calculate the area of the cross section. Calculate the area of the cross section. Now to get the area of the cross section, so what do you do? To get the area of the cross section, is very, very easy. You just get the area of the whole, cross section. Okay, that's the whole rectangle, because when you construct this, you have a rectangle minus the area of this semicircle. Is that clear? So it's going to be the area of the shape, which is a rectangle, minus the area of the what? The area of this semicircular hollow. Semicircular hollow. So semicircular hollow. Is that clear? So this will give us what? The area of what? Of the cross section. So the area of the cross section now is equal to, what's the area of the shape? All we have there is what? All we have there is a rectangle. Okay, this is what we have. Remember, we got this P, this Q, this arrow, and this X. Okay. So what we have here is what is 11 meter. So what we have here is what is the same 11 meter. If here is 11, here is also what 11 meter. If here is 4 meter, here is also what 4 meter. Exactly. All right. So it's going to be 11 times 4. That's the area of the whole shape. Now in this shape now, you can see that the semicircle although is present in the shape, so it's like it has been cut out of the rectangle. As if you are cutting out a semicircle from the rectangle. So minus, remove the semicircle. A circle, the area of a circle is pi r squared. So the area of a semicircle will be pi r squared over 2. So you have pi times r. What's the r? We got out to be 3.5. Pi r squared 3.5 all squared over what? Over 2. So the area of cross section will be 44. That's 11 times 4 minus pi times. Now the square of 3.5 squared will give us 12.25. Everything over 2. Then divide by 2. Okay. Okay. So we have cross section going to be 44 minus pi times what? Times 6.125, because 12.25 divided by 2 is going to be what? 6.125. Okay, so the area will now be 44 minus, when you times it by pi is 3.142 or 22 over 7, times it by pi, going to get, okay, times it by pi, we're going to have, okay, 19.24 rather. So when you're using a set calculator, you can press your pi, you shift, then your exponential, you will give your pi times 6.142, you're going to get this. So cross section area will now be what? 44 minus 19.24. So you're going to have 24, okay, 0.757 meter squared, which is what? Approximately, like this, approximately 24.8 meter squared. Exactly, that is the area of the cross section. Okay, so you can see they are very, very simple. Exactly. All right.